stints on the Liberty and Storm, Natasha Howard has consistently shown throughout her career that she only gets better, winning the WNBA's Most Improved Player and Defensive Player of the Year awards in 2019. She's a two-time All-Star, has made 2 All-Defensive teams, and continues to rack up accolades, including back-to-back EuroLeague championships during her overseas offseason. Howard is a true game-changer for the Fever. Defensively, she's incredibly versatile, not just someone who camps in the paint or sticks to perimeter guards. She can do both. Like Dawana Bonner, she can guard multiple positions, switch effectively, and bang down low with the bigs. She'll be Indiana's new starting power forward, bringing physicality and toughness to the front court alongside Aliyah Boston. Offensively, while she's not a knockdown three-point shooter, she can hit open looks, having made over 150 career threes. She's more comfortable in the mid-range, popping out for 50-footers, but most of her scoring comes from battling in the paint near the rim. That's likely to expand with Caitlin Clark running the floor. Howard has a high motor and thrives in transition, exactly the kind of target Clark can find on fast breaks. Expect Clark's assist numbers to climb now that she has a mobile, athletic option like Howard. While Aliyah Boston excels in half-court sets, she's not built for up-tempo play the way Howard is. Now, the Fever have balance. When it's time to slow things down, they can feed Boston in the post. When it's time to run, Clark can push the pace and find Howard for easy buckets. Simply put, Natasha Howard is a major upgrade over Smith, more experienced, a better defender, a better fit for this team, and overall, just a better player. And if anyone still doubts whether Caitlin Clark has real influence around the league, Indiana's offseason moves make it crystal clear. If you still don't believe WNBA players want to play with Caitlin Clark, this next move might change your mind. Remember All-Star Weekend, when Clark was seen chatting with Flo, Paige Buchers, Sophie Cunningham, and Natasha Cloud. Everyone assumed they were recruiting her to join the Phoenix Mercury, but maybe it was Caitlin doing the recruiting, because Sophie Cunningham is now officially a member of the Indiana Fever. Unlike veterans like Dawana Bonner and Natasha Howard, Cunningham is a different kind of addition. At 28 years old, she's entering the prime of her basketball career and is someone expected to stay with the Fever long-term. Sophie is a classic 3-and-D specialist, a sharpshooter who can space the floor, knock down big shots, lock up her defensive assignment, and bring high energy and intensity every time she steps on the court. With her arrival, the Fever now arguably have the best shooting backcourt in the WNBA, pairing Clark and Kelsey Mitchell with Cunningham, who has shot over 40% from 3 twice in her career and 38% from beyond the arc last season. Given the volume of shots she takes over the last 4 seasons, among WNBA players who have made 200 or more threes, Sophie ranks in the top 4 for three-point percentage. She's a constant offensive threat, able to heat up quickly and impact the game even without the ball in her hands. Her presence will stretch defenses, opening up the floor for Caitlin to operate and giving Aliyah Boston and Natasha Howard more room to work inside, with the option to kick out to a deadly shooter on the perimeter. Sophie also brings that same fiery attitude as Lexi Hull and won't let her point guard be bullied, hence the nickname Spicy Sophie. Defensively, she's versatile and tough, capable of guarding 1 through 4 and taking on any assignment, whether it's chasing guards on the perimeter or battling power forwards in the post. I'm already excited thinking about the small ball lineup the Fever will be able to deploy next season, with Aliyah Boston or Natasha Howard at the 5, surrounded by Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, Lexi Hull, and Sophie Cunningham. That's for lethal shooters, stretching the floor alongside a dominant interior presence, forming a high-octane, youthful lineup built to pile on points in a hurry. And when it's time to get serious and make grown woman plays, they can switch to their experienced lineup by inserting Dawana Bonner and Natasha Howard, bringing veteran savvy and playoff toughness. Overall, Cunningham is a winning player who will make a major impact on both ends of the floor and perfectly complements Clark's game. If teams weren't already nervous about the Fever heading into next season, they should be now. One of the biggest concerns was the team's over-reliance on Caitlin Clark and Sydney Colson. And while that will always be true to an extent because of Clark's great